Good morning everyone, and welcome to Autodesk Construction Cloud, or ACC for short, the new standard for design collaboration and information management. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the basics of the ACC Docs interface. We'll take a quick look at the layout, show you how to find your way around, and explore some of the key features that make this a powerful common data environment for your projects. Whether you're reviewing files, managing permissions, or coordinating with project teams, Docs is where everything begins. Let's jump in. Welcome to ACC, or as we like to call it, Docs. Within here, this is the home screen that you'll see when you first log in. We want to navigate to Projects and select our project that we're working on today. At the top left of screen, you'll find the module picker. This is how we move seamlessly between different areas of the platform like Docs, Insights, or My Home. You may or may not see Project Admin and Account Admin depending on your permission settings, but we'll get into that later. Within Docs, files are at the heart of everything. We can create our project folders and subfolders. We can upload our drawing files. Here I have some AutoCAD DWG drawing files which I've created from a Civil 3D model. Here I have an IFC file which I've exported from my Civil 3D model, and an NWC Navisworks file which has been created automatically when I've dragged my IFC file into Navisworks from Model View. I've also uploaded some PDFs which have been created from my 2D DWG drawings, and within here we notice that we have a thing called versions. Now, a new version is created every single time I save my drawing. This is great because I can then go through and compare versions to make sure that the correct changes have been made. You'll see here, these trees have been highlighted blue to identify that this is what's changed. If I turn off my current view, you can see everything in blue that was there. And then if I turn off my old view, not current, you can see what the new model, the new drawing looks like. So we can see that in this case, these trees have been removed. Permissions in ACC Docs are both powerful and simple. You can set access to folder or file level, controlling who can view, edit, upload, or delete. Today, I'm going to assign permissions for the road design team to access the RW Roadworks folder. I'm going to type in the company name, or I can assign by the role. Today, I'm going to assign by the company name. I'm going to give them edit permission, and I'm going to click add. Here, I can navigate to see who is within that team, and I can also change which permission settings I want to give them. Now, this is important to note that because I haven't added them to any of the other folders, they will not be able to see them. This is great if we want to hide any sensitive or commercial information, or if we wanted to add the drainage team in, for example, we might put them in and give them view only. They might need to consume the road design model, but we don't want them editing it, we don't want them making a change, we don't want them disrupting the workflow or locking a file that the road design team is doing. Now, I want to talk about reviews, issues, and reporting. Here's where ACC or Docs really becomes a collaborative environment. You can create a formal review workflow where documents are routed to the right people in a specific order, and it's all tracked automatically. We can create reviews on any single file within here. I have an issue for tender or a peer review. I can check, let's have a peer review. This is all pre-populated. I'm going to click my name in here and hit submit. I've just sent notification to these people. I can then go through and see these are the files here from a previous review session. And once it's all done, I can approve, I can reject, I can approve with comment, I can approve, I'm also going to change the suitability of these files. Now, I want to talk about reviews, issues, and reporting. Here's where ACC truly becomes a collaborative environment. You can create a formal review workflow where documents are routed to the right people in the right order, and it's all tracked automatically. We can create an approval workflow with different levels of complexity depending on your project requirements. Within issues, we can see the title of the issue, the status of it, the type, and who it has been assigned to, and the due date. We'll go into creating issues at a later date. And lastly, we have reports. Here we can set up a report to be run at a certain frequency, and we can toggle what information we want it to be showed. This example here, I've got a report being sent every Sunday and Wednesday at midnight from the start of the project to the end of the project to the design manager to let them know what issues have been closed, opened, and the progress of the project throughout the whole life cycle of it, without having to open up ACC or without having to open up a design model. They will get a PDF report emailed to them so they can check it every morning as they're starting their day.